What is going on today, y'all? I am happy. This is episode 2 of Holding It Down with G. I am Coach Gerard, if you don't know that. And we got a really good episode ahead of us. We're going to jump right into it. And I'm going to talk about coffee to start off with. So I'm going to talk about how I drink my coffee. So the way I drink my coffee, believe it or not, this is my first cup of coffee. I'm filming around 11 right now. It's 11 o'clock. And this is my first cup of coffee. I usually have my first cup of coffee around 10 or 11 o'clock. And some of y'all might be thinking, did you just wake up? No, I didn't just wake up. My typical up time is 5 a.m., 5:30, around there. And then I start training, typically about 6 a.m. in the morning. But I don't actually drink coffee when I first start training, believe it or not. I actually like to wait. And the reason is because when I first wake up, I'm actually, I'm woke. I'm not sleepy, I'm not groggy, I'm not tired. And because I'm actually woke, I don't need to add caffeine inside of my body. So I actually like to wait until I start coming down a little bit, which for me is typically, 5, 11 o'clock. So what is that typically? 5:30 or 6 o'clock, somewhere around there. 5 hours. 5 hours after, 5, 6 hours, somewhere around that time, when I start to come down, that's when I actually drink my first cup of coffee to bring me back up and to keep me sustained and to give me more energy. And now I've been doing this trick forever, just going with my natural circadian rhythm cycles. But what's really exciting about this and what I thought I'd share about it is now there's actually getting research that this is a better way to drink coffee. So they're stealing from me. No, I'm joking. But something that you give a try to is just waiting until you're actually tired to drink your coffee. You're gonna get more benefit out of it. And then another thing is, for a lot of people, they just kind of drink mindlessly. So this is also a way to watch your caffeine consumption and not have as much throughout your day, because you don't want to dump too much caffeine in your body on any single day. Talk about that later in another show. But give that little coffee trick a try. Wait a little bit till you're actually tired and drink your coffee. Number 2, this is something that it's a project, going green, going crunchy. So if you don't know what it is, you probably all seen going green. Going green is just using better products. And then there's a subculture in this called going crunchy. And this is where healthy people, like myself, health weirdos, they essentially replace as much of their lifestyle as they can with the best, cleanest, healthiest products. So I started this probably 11 years ago. I started researching and learning about estrogens and xenoestrogens. And xenoestrogens are they're estrogen mimickers. So they're found on products, but whenever we use them, whether it's soap, whether it's shampoo, whether it's deodorant, they actually work like estrogen in our body. And what happens is it can give us too much extra estrogen that we need. Estrogen's not bad. Hormones aren't bad. Men need estrogen just like women need estrogen. Testosterone, all of it. We need it all, but we need it in balance. So what happens is when you're using all these products that are full of xenoestrogens, or estrogen mimickers, you get overloaded and it overloads your system. And then you end up with too much testosterone. Too much estrogen. The problem with too much estrogen is estrogen, testosterone, cortisol, they all actually fight for the same receptors on your cells. So if you have too much estrogen, you're gonna feel tired. You're gonna have low libido, not gonna have a lot of drive. I see this with people who have man boobs, unfortunately. This is too much estrogen production. Quick bonus tip, take zinc if you have this. A good form of zinc, like zinc glycinate, is a great form of zinc to take. As a matter of fact, I'll just go ahead and tell some on it. ATP Labs has the best zinc, in my opinion, on the planet. Okay, so there it is. Go to atplabs.com, order their zinc. of all the ones I've tried, of all the ones I've used, of all the ones I've recommended to clients, ATP Labs, in my opinion, has the best zinc. So zinc can help with this thing because it helps. It's an immune system. It does 88 different reactions. It's super powerful. But getting off topic though, way off topic. So about 11 years ago, I decided that I was going to start changing the products that I bought. I was going to start being more conscious and more conscientious with the things that I just bought, honestly, that I bought inside my house or apartment, rather, at the time, and just started being more conscious with this. So, met my wife, and then we got married, yada, yada, yada. As the years went by, though, my wife has become very conscious of going green or going crunchy. And in that process of time frame, we have removed so many things from our life. Our house is kind of weird. Like, I guess we're health weirdos. We'd be health nuts if you came in our house, because a lot of things just aren't in our house, or they're a lot less prevalent. So one of those things is like plastic. You just won't find a lot of plastic in our house. We have 3 young kids, and all of our kids drink out of glass or stainless steel cups. I mean, I'm talking young kids, 7, 5, 3, and they all drink out of glass or stainless steel. And the glass doesn't break. I know some people are like, what? As you go green, as you grow crunchy or whatever, as you replace products, what you're going to find is you're going to replace them with better products. And as you're replacing the products, one of the best things is like glass. Glass is great. Stainless steel is really good. We have a lot of cast iron pots and pans that we cook with, pretty much, because it's the healthiest thing to use. It's not just that it's good to cook with, it's literally the healthiest thing to use. So I cook with predominantly cast iron skillets all the time. And some of y'all probably are like, I already have some of this stuff. You know, it's kind of weird because it's almost like our house is almost like going back to my grandma's house or something like that. It's just how people used to be, and they used to be a lot healthier because of it too. So that's one of the reasons why we do it. We want to be healthy. We want to be conscious. We want to be aware. And I know I'm rambling on about this, but the tip that I want to give you is, if you wanted to start to change the products that you use into healthier products, where should you even start? Because I know, like, over the years, me and my wife have transformed so much. It's really easy for us to know what to do right now. We just just what we do. But for a lot of people who are starting on this, they might not know. And they might be like, how is this really affecting me? Is this really making a difference? I at least want to transform some of the stuff. And overhauling your whole house can be a very expensive thing to do. Like, overhauling your whole house is probably like $100,000 project. So it's probably costs a lot of money. You would try to really overhaul your whole house. So what can you do? Where's a great place to start with? So the first place I'm going to start with is higher quality food. Honestly, I know that's not a product, but it's something that you put in your body every single day. And upping the quality of your food will actually make a huge difference on your hormones. It'll make a huge difference on your energy levels. It'll make a huge difference on how you feel, to be honest. So lots of times the food has pesticides on it, chemicals on it, all these things on it that we really don't need. So just overhauling your food, because whenever you digest the meat that was treated with chemicals or antibiotics that was given to the cows or all this other stuff, your body has to take that in and it has to break it down. It's just the honest truth about it. The degree of how much damage it does, you're going to find a lot of different research out there. It's going to be hit and miss and all over the place. But at the end of the day, your body still has to break everything down. So one of the first places that I recommend that people just go to is simply upping the quality of their food. Buying higher quality food, buying grass-fed meats. A great one is fat oils. So buying more organic oils, because oils have one of the biggest reactions in our whole entire body. Staying away from bad fats, trans, hydrogenated oils and fats. So pretty much junk food. The things that you don't put inside of your body are just as important as what you add to it. So that's one of my first places that I like to go to. The second place on the product side is actually the skincare products that you use. And the reason why is because you're pitting these on your skin, and your skin is an organ and it's going to absorb that in. So if they use a lot of chemicals, they're going to absorb it in. And what I've seen is something that when I started doing this 11, 12 years ago, I mean, I grew up in the suburbs. I had to drive all the way to the city. Luckily, around the time I was coming up and really going deep into this, Whole Foods existed. But I had to drive all the way into Whole Foods to find the products, or go to some farmer's market, or find some weird person who was all about natural health. Like, I had to drive and find these people. The cool thing is, nowadays, they sell these products at Walmart. I mean, it blows my mind and it excites me to see how much the world has changed just in the last 11, 12 years. Because I kid you not, when I first started my journey, I could not go to Walmart or Target and just find chemical-free good products. And you can. They're everywhere nowadays. I mean, it's becoming less niche, and it's becoming more mainstream. So make the switch. If you want to make the switch, I recommend you start with buying higher quality food, more organic food. It's a great place to start with, higher quality food. And I'll have to do a whole show on what you're looking for with food, because food is extremely difficult, and there's a lot of misleadingness when it comes to labels that confuses a ton of people. And they do that on purpose because they can make more money like that. But products, really just reading your products. And you know what? That reminds me. I'll take note of this, watch this episode myself, and try to put out like a list of the products that I use and the better health products that me and my wife use. I know she has a lot of products for women. Me, I'm pretty basic. I'm like lotion, hair, shampoo, deodorant. Did I miss something? Brushing my teeth. Yeah, brushing my teeth. I do that. All right, moving on to the next thing, and that is going to be, what am I doing right now? What's working for me? What's not working for me? So I told y'all about the collagen. So last week I started a multivitamin pack with joint supplements inside of it. So essentially, I'm taking Nutridyne's active multivitamin pack, and it is essentially 2 fish oils, 2 multivitamins, and 3 joint supplement capsules in it that do different things for joints. That, along with collagen, and I will say this week, I am feeling great. That's been my big ad this week. That is something I plan to continue doing. Right now, I'm doing 1 pack a day. I think what I'm gonna do next week is I'm gonna up it to 2 packs a day. So 1 pack in the morning, 1 pack in the evening, and see how that works. But I'll be honest, like, I think I told y'all last week, I was having this thumb thing. My thumb was a little tight. It's feeling great. I'm just gonna call like it is. My thumb is feeling great now. It feels like it's actually starting to heal up. Knees are feeling great. Elbows are feeling great. So, I mean, I'm getting older, y'all. I'm getting older. I gotta take my joint supplements now. Get on my joint stack now. If you're, have joint issues, if you're getting older and you still want to train, roll around with your kids, whatever it is, I mean, I'm thinking my recommendation is going to be, if you're plus 30, you got to take a joint supplement. That's just the way it is. I know it sucks, but you get plus 30, man, things just don't hurt, or things just don't heal up as quick as they used to. So I'm on joint supplements now, and I am all for it. Yes, I'm all for it, team. Man, I'm getting old. I'm on joint supplements now. All right, moving on from there. I got like show notes. I look over this stuff. Oh yeah, what's going on in business? Big week, man. Really, really big week. Um, PRs all around for clients. I think that's what makes me the most excited, to be honest. I am a strength coach at heart. I love health, but I am just a strength coach at heart. And watching my clients hit PRs, I mean, that just excites me. Had 3 bench PRs. I had my client bench PR. So I had my first client hit 350 bench press. That is the highest I've ever trained a client to do. Um, and then I had my one of my youngest clients hit, oh man, what was that? 215 at like 14 years old or something like that. So, I mean, chasing, got a kid who's probably going to finish high school and chase down maybe the 500 club. I don't know. He has some potential to be there. Um, but it excites the mess out of me to watch clients hit PRs. Had some of my ladies hit PRs on big lifts, rack pulls, trap bars. Like, I mean, yeah, it excites me. I'm a strength coach at heart, so watching clients hit PRs, I mean, I just love it. I love it all day long. So that's really what's going on in business right now. And people are being focused. People are being focused. They're showing up. It gets hard. It's April. The weather's getting better here in Oklahoma. We're getting a lot of rain and stuff like that, but still, you get those sunny days. You know, it's easy to not want to get to the gym. The days get a little longer as the sun goes down a little later, but people are staying focused. That's what it takes to get the job done. You know, summer bodies, they're made right now, all of it. Taking care of your health and fitness on a regular basis. And then let's close this out because I got to go coach. The business tip of the week for anybody who's a trainer or a coach, or maybe you're self-employed like myself. And what is it going to be for this week? What have I learned for this week? So in my reflections, I am extremely grateful for building a tribe of people that I love to serve. And that takes a lot of time to do. I mean, I've spent my whole career doing that, 10, 11 years doing that. But having a tribe of people that you just love to see, that you're excited to wake up, train, coach, whatever it is, that's really important. And the only way you're ever going to get there, in my opinion, as I reflect back on it, is just by being yourself and letting those people who accept you for who you are just love on you and stay with you. That's it. But I think it's important. It definitely makes long days a heck of a lot easier when you love who you're seeing, just to be honest. So it's a good thing. If you're building out, you'll find those people. Just stay at it, stay true to yourself, stay authentic, and keep working hard. That's all I got for y'all on episode 2 of Holding It Down with G. Catch you next week.